Thank you so much to all of you, distinguished guests, panelists, and friends. Thank you for joining us today. The Aspire Artemis Foundation is thrilled to have celebrated International Women's Day with you all. Thanks for bearing with us while we worked out the technology issues. Our intent was to showcase the real difficulties that people face on a daily basis to utilize technology to continue their lives and business as usual. We see that we need to work with both technology and humans, and that we have to make technology responsive to the changing nature of our day-to-day lives. If the technology is disruptive as opposed to assistive, people will quickly be wanting to do away with technology altogether. So we are all here today to showcase what is possible within the technology industry, to share stories, to highlight that across the globe, with all of the speakers that we had here today, from almost every continent, we have demonstrated that it is possible to connect outside of our own silos with people from across the globe if we allow the space and the opportunity for that to happen. Of course, we do need the policies and the enabling environment. We also need the infrastructure. Let's all work together to understand the needs of people across the globe in times of international emergencies such as these. Today is the 46th anniversary of the UN's first celebration of International Women's Day in 1975. Though its origins trace back to America and Europe, International Women's Day has since become an important international milestone observed throughout the world. The celebration of International Women's Day has always been closely intertwined with political and social movements to overcome the many obstacles that women face around the world, including voting rights, access to healthcare, and education. In 2018, over 129 million school-aged girls were not attending school, including over 30 million girls of primary school age. Of those girls in school, many face budgetary and social obstacles that diminish their opportunity for success and growth, especially in fields of science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. Historically, male-dominated fields can prove hostile to women who see their contributions and roles diminished. Girls who are not members of dominant ethnic or cultural groups frequently face particular difficulty. A 2019 study within the US by researchers at Georgetown quantified the concept of adultification bias, the notion that Black girls are more mature than white girls, leading educators to holding a higher standard and imposing stricter discipline for infractions such as being too loud, assertive, or adult-like. Studies show underrepresented individuals pursuing STEM coursework in the US universities face systemic racial microaggressions in their everyday life. Within the arts, bias towards what is considered culturally valuable and exceptional can inhibit the success and growth of women, particularly underrepresented women. It is important that on International Women's Day, we consider the intersectionality of many of the issues impacting women today. Tomorrow, we will showcase diverse experiences within fields of education, culture, and business, and think more deeply about how we can overcome global obstacles in the area of STEAM education. The Aspire Artemis Foundation is enormously thankful to all of the distinguished panelists who are contributing their valued time and expertise to this important topic. Thank you so much to all of our partners who has also helped out in the behind the scenes to ensure that this event runs smoothly. I now take you to the fun part, the after party hosted by Bodhisattva that we promised to you today. So please, while you think about the issues of women and girls, please also take some time to unwind and enjoy some music. Thank you very much.